And a group of civil society in Abuja is calling for the nullification of permits issued for the importation and release of genetically modified products. And they say these permits were issued without regard for complaints made by millions of Nigerians. They want the group or the government to support agroecology as an alternative to genetically modified organisms. Helen Osamide Akins reports.
The National Biosafety Management Agency Act was signed into law in 2015 by the then President Goodluck Jonathan. The law established the National Biosafety Management Agency to provide a regulatory framework and to safeguard human health and the environment for potential adverse effects of modern biotechnology. The introduction of genetic modified organisms in Nigeria has opened the agency to several criticisms. GMOs are products of genetic engineering, which is a technology that allows scientists to create plants, animals, and microorganisms by manipulating genes at the cellular level in a way that is not possible through traditional or natural processes. It allows the DNA from one type of organism to be introduced into another related or unrelated species. Several groups have expressed concerns over this kind of farming due to its health implications. This group, comprising professionals from different walks of life, gathered at the Unity Fountain in Abuja to draw the attention of the government to the need to repeal the act that established the agency. With placards of different descriptions, they drive home their demands. They express concern at the manner in which the agency has granted permits for the introduction of GMOs into the country without consideration for the concerns raised by stakeholders. They want the government to support agroecology as an alternative to genetic modified organisms.
Permits have been introduced in a way that violates the fundamental rights of our people. Most of our people are not aware of GMOs, are not aware of the implications they have. And even those that are aware, when we analyze, when we assess these products and send in objection or send in our concerns, those concerns are not, there is no sign that these concerns are taken into consideration.
Look at Section 30 of the Biosafety Act. It talks of where a decision has been made. I'm paraphrasing now. It is only an applicant that can appeal against that decision. However, the Biosafety Act has failed to bring out that option, but restricting it only to the applicant, forgetting that it is not the applicant that will be affected, but also alone, but the general public, which I find serious issue with.
These professionals claim that a market survey carried out between 2018 and 2020 revealed the presence of over 30 different products that are labeled as containing genetic modified ingredients. Speaking on the dangers of GMOs to Nigerian agriculture and economy, the group urges the government to ban the product in Nigerian markets. They want the government to introduce a close surveillance of markets and farms to halt illegal entry of GMOs into the country and its food supply.
Nigeria is not yet ripe for genetically modified foods. So we are encouraging our government, put this on hold. The problem of our farmers is not a lack of food or they don't have enough seeds or improved seeds. No. Most of our farmers, their problems are lack of access to infrastructure, storage systems.
There are some seeds, GM seeds, that have been introduced into the markets now. They will tell you when you plant this, you are going to reap so much. You are going to have a bountiful harvest. And that is what entices most of the farmers. Yes, you get the seeds, you plant, and through, you will get a bountiful harvest. But is it friendly to your health and to the environment? The answer is no.
Beyond the health implication of the GMOs, they believe the system of farming on which GMOs are based will lead to land grabs, impoverishment of small-scale farmers, and concentration of power in the hands of a few industrial farmers.
According to the group, the country does not need GMOs to feed its growing population, but to support small-scale farmers who they believe are the major producers of food in the country.
because
Helen
we are concerned
Usamede
about our
Akins,
food, we are concerned about
TVC
our
News,
health, we are
Abuja.
concerned